Y'all, we got a messy one for you today because it seems as if a doctor is low-key confirming that Brianna Olsen is not pregnant, which y'all know we have been up on this channel now, like, is she pregnant, is she not pregnant? Things are just looking really, sketchy, and obviously we don't know what to believe when it comes down to Brianna Olsen and Santos because they're just a hot damn mess. And by the way, because I know people are going to say this from the jump of the video, like, oh, that's breaking HIPAA or whatever, I'm letting y'all know that this doctor was in Mexico and HIPAA is not a thing in Mexico, so he could say whatever he wants, y'all, and he could allude to anything that he wants because no, that is not breaking any type of HIPAA violations because that is a United States law that does not apply in Mexico. So this is where Brianna Olsen and Santos are low-key getting caught up right now. Before we jump into that though, I do have to let you guys know, yes, I did see that Santos did get jumped at a Halloween party, which, can I just say briefly, y'all, oh my gosh, I can't stand when people jump people. Like, if it takes multiple people to beat a person up, like, you're trash, okay? I am so sorry. Like, to me, that's grimy. I just feel like it should always be one-on-one. To me, it is so damn messed up that people do that. And even though, yes, Santos is so damn annoying, and honestly, maybe he did deserve, a little one and a little two, you know what I'm saying? But I just think it is so messed up when it's, multiple people on one. Like, I just don't like that. I don't know if I'm gonna make a full-on video about that, only because I did already have this, plan to talk about, because to me, this is way more juicy and way bigger of a deal to talk about. However, I know a few of you guys did tag me in those TikToks, and I'm like, damn, that's messy. So maybe if I don't have anything else to talk about, in the upcoming days, that maybe I will talk about that, because y'all, that seemed to be a really big deal. And it involved that guy David Vlogs. If you guys didn't see my Zavala video to where he wanted to fight Zavala, I was like, okay, clearly this guy is just, he's a mess, out here fighting with everybody. So I'm like, I don't know, we'll see if I make another video about that, but I do want to let you guys know that I did in fact see that, because I'm like, oh, that's really, really messy. But this to me is even more messy. So let me give you guys a little bit of context right here, okay? And this is where I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all, they are so damn stupid for even doing things like this, okay? So I guess apparently Santos was going to go down to Mexico, okay, to have his veneers redone, which thank God, honestly, y'all, because y'all know I said it from the jump. I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, I hate to sound like mean-spirited, but damn, them teeth look so tore up. And I'm saying that because he obviously elected to have those done. It's not like I'm making fun of his natural born teeth. Like, no, he chose to have those implanted in his mouth, and they just look horrible, y'all. And honestly, I do got to keep it with you guys. I feel like a lot of men out there have some really bad veneers, and I'm not understanding why they choose to do them like that. Like, y'all, I feel bad for even saying this, but like, y'all know I love the Dodgers, and like, if y'all know who Freddie Freeman is, like, y'all, his teeth, like, sir, like, why did you choose to have your teeth done like that? And y'all, he has like a $300 million contract. Like, he is so damn rich that I'm like, you literally have the funds, the access to go to the best dentist out there to get the best veneers done. Like, honestly, I look at like Santos' teeth and like Freddie Freeman's teeth, and I'm like, I would rather stay with my busted yellow teeth than to have some veneers like that. Like, I really do feel like that's just doing a little bit much, and it's coming across as the mask, and it just looks a little bad. Like, I don't understand it. By the way, too, no offense to like my UK boos out there, okay, but I really do notice a lot of men from the UK get some veneers that look like Santos, and I'm like, why, like, what's going on? Like, what's the lore behind this? Like, why do you want your teeth to look so fake? Like, to me, it's just, I don't know, y'all. Like, this like literally looks like one of their teeth. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just a bit too much, okay? Anyways, here I am going down in the rabbit hole of the damn veneers, only because sometimes I'm like, whoa, y'all, I'd be seeing some people, because recently, okay, I've been looking into hair transplants. I don't know if I'll ever do it because I'm kind of scared, but I've been looking into it, and I see a lot of these places do veneers and hair transplants, which I'm like, is this just like the thing to do for men? Like, get a hair transplant and get like, veneers too? Like, I don't know. So recently I've been seeing more veneers, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all, this is looking really bad. Anyways, y'all, so he wanted to go down there, okay, and get these things. Oh, he wanted to get jaw fillers too, okay. Here's the thing here, and this is where I'm like, they low-key look really dumb, because you guys are going to see, okay, that I guess apparently he went down there to have this work done, and he said that he wanted Brianna Olsen to post promo, okay, for this doctor. So I guess basically he would give a discount or do his procedures for free or whatever. Here's the thing though, is people had pictures, which obviously I cannot post up on here, okay, but I did see the pictures, okay, that I guess apparently this doctor posted onto his story. Here's the weird thing though, letting you guys know from the jump of this, is that if it was for promo, he would tag Brianna Olsen, and Brianna Olsen would tag him. He posted these pictures. People, these online sleuths, y'all, like, low key, I'm kind of like in love with the people that know how to find out all these like details, because if I saw somebody post, something, I wouldn't know how to find the doctor. I wouldn't know how to find the person. Do you know what I mean? And y'all, they found the person, and I guess he had posted onto his stories, okay? And I guess maybe because he's a doctor, he could post things like this, but y'all know like YouTube is sensitive, and I'll get this video demonetized, is I guess apparently he did these ass shots on her, and there was like a little bit of blood. leaking from her booty cheek, okay? Which means that she did in fact get these ass shots done, which you cannot have done, if you are pregnant, okay? Did I mention at the beginning of this video? Oh my gosh, I literally just had like a brain fart moment right now. Did I mention that? Because I know people are gonna be like, oh, HIPAA. I think I did mention it, right? HIPAA is not a thing when it comes down to Mexico, okay? That's United States law. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I literally just forgot if I said that because I don't want people being like, oh, like he can't even speak out about that because it's HIPAA. And it's like, y'all, he's in Mexico, so that don't apply there. So anyways, I guess people were putting two and two together that, wait, you cannot have this procedure done if you are pregnant. And he had to get out there and I said that weird, out there and like make a statement about it. But then also two people were DMing him. And you know what? Actually, let me go ahead and find these DMs right here because I got them screenshotted somewhere, y'all, because I was like, oh, damn, this is messy. So somebody had DM'd him and said, if she's not pregnant, she's making your business look extremely unethical to her millions of followers and people on the internet. He responded back to this person, okay, and said, yes, she told me she is not pregnant, okay? This person wrote back and said, just looking out for your business. I'm happy to hear that. He said, I appreciate it. Thanks. So he confirmed right there that she is not pregnant. And I guess he had to like take it up a notch and actually make a statement about it, stating that, she's not pregnant. And he kind of like brought up a video to where I guess apparently he, like, before doing procedures or whatever on people, will make sure that they're not pregnant. It's part of the questionnaires and things like that. So yeah, he's confirming, okay, that she's not pregnant. Of course, Brianna Olsen and Santos are making this out to be as if that's all part of the skit, okay? But then also, too, once again, y'all know if you guys haven't been keeping up with my other Brianna Olsen videos, is that I guess she had said out there on one of her live streams that somebody had said lemon drop martinis tonight, and she goes, ooh, I don't know, actually, if I'm going to be having one. Girl, like, it's like, okay, it's so clear now that obviously this whole damn thing was a skit. By the way, I have to say this, okay, because this is what bothers me. I get it, okay? When it comes down to content creation, I understand people love drama. I totally get it. It's the name of the game. Obviously, this is why I do drama videos too, because people love to hear the cheese man gossip and all these different things. I get it. I get that people make things up for the clicks and for the views. I get that too, because obviously they want to keep their retention high. They want to keep people coming back to watching their stories and watching their lives and, different things like that. I get it. I do think that there has to be a line drawn though of that you don't cross. Do you know what I mean? Because here's the thing, when you get into territory like this of, faking a pregnancy, one, it's insensitive to a lot of other people out there, but two, you get yourself trapped into this situation to where if in the future, God forbid, you ever really are pregnant and God forbid something happens and you end up having a miscarriage or something, traumatic happens, people are not going to believe you. They're going to be like, oh my God, she's doing this for attention. This is fake. And it becomes the boy who cries wolf. And I just think that this is something that you don't do. And when it comes down to Brianna Olsen and Santos specifically, they have so many other things that they can create a skit about. They have so many different online beefs with all these other people. And I'm just kind of like, you guys could create beef again with Astravino, create beef with Vale. And like, there's so many other content creators out there that would even be in on the skit. Y'all remember when Vale and Brianna Olsen, did that little skit fighting or whatever, that went viral. Even I thought it was real. So I'm like, this is just not something that you fake. I think that when it comes down to anything, having to do with being pregnant or even anything medical, that's just nothing that you fake, because God forbid, like I said, if something really does happen, like, no one's going to believe you. I got to keep it with you guys. Like, I would have a very difficult time if Brianna Olsen in the future is pregnant and something happens to the baby. I'm gonna be like, was it even real? And I think that you don't want that energy out there. I think that sucks. So yes, I get the skits. And honestly, y'all, 9 times out of 10, I find some of these skits really, entertaining, because I'm like, is it real? Is it not real? Like, and they work up a really good storyline. And I'm like, low key, it's like reality TV. And I don't know. I just think things like this are not okay. But it's now my opinion that she is most definitely not pregnant. Y'all know that I was like really trying my hardest for the longest time to be like, I don't know. But y'all, I'm 98% sure that she's not pregnant, okay? I want to go ahead and start this off because I actually went to this doctor's story, his on his own account or whatever the hell, and I recorded this myself. I want to go ahead and play it for you guys so you guys can hear some of the things that he is saying. It is going to sound a little bit confusing because obviously he doesn't want to completely put them out there. Do you know what I'm saying? But he obviously knows that his business is getting blown up right now and so many people are asking questions, specifically because people are saying that she is pregnant, okay? So it is going to sound very like gray area and like a little bit confusing, but obviously it's because he's not getting out there and blatantly saying, Brianna Olsen came to my clinic and I did this procedure on her and she told me she's not pregnant. He's kind of beating around the bush, and he's talking about a video that he actually did on somebody else that was pregnant to ensure that he does not do procedures on pregnant women. So check this out.
Hello world, how you doing? Well, I was working, of course, and having fun, and I have a few messages and comments about a pregnancy patient. Of course, there's a disclosure of confidentiality. We cannot talk about those patients, any type of patients, like that's private. And well, of course, it's a contraindication. Don't worry. Actually, I have a post about it back in the days, like 3 years ago, about a pregnant girl that came into my office and tried to get fillers. And of course, actually, we end up doing an ultrasound to see the baby because she came from a far away. And so don't worry about it. Anyone was pregnant here during any type of procedure.
So sorry that may sound a little bit gray area, a little bit confusing, but obviously he was kind of like, you know, putting it out there that I do not do procedures on pregnant women. And obviously he's getting to, she's not pregnant and I did this procedure on her. So I'm like, yo, what a messy situation. So anyways, obviously so many people saw that she was getting this ass shot done by this doctor that everyone was asking Santos on his live. You guys are going to hear him say that this was basically all drummed up for promo so that way he could get hooked up for his procedures, which I'm like, y'all sound so dumb and look so dumb too, because it's like you guys didn't even tag the person, and all these online sleuths were putting together like her stories. She never once tagged the doctor. He didn't tag her in his story either. So that promo, how is that working out? If anybody, like, y'all know, I've I don't know if you guys had seen before, like I used to get Botox done in my forehead, and I would post it on my Instagram stories to do promo for one of these, you know, what was it called? Like esthetician clinic? I don't know, y'all. For this place that I used to get my work done. So I'm like, that was the promo. I would tag them in it. Obviously, that way they get exposure. So obviously, if this was really for some promo, they would be tagging each other. It just doesn't make any sense. Check this out.
So can you tell us about Bree's ass shots that was exposed today?
It was just a promotion for them. It was for my doctor.
So she didn't really have a gun.
No, she didn't take any. I just asked her if she could promote them for me so I could get mine discounted. You get what I'm saying? So I really play everyone that's saying that shit. I really just finessed everybody. I'm the one getting my things cheaper. I got my things like this shit cheaper and my thing cheaper. She was never taped up. It was just a promotion thing.
That's your story and you're sticking to it.
Yeah, that's what it's true.
Okay, so my question is, how come the doctor's office that you went to yesterday posted on their Instagram pictures of Bree getting ass shots?
So for the people that didn't hear this earlier, I said, okay, since Bree is a woman and they need more women on their page, she did the promotion for me because I'm not going to go on there and be showing my face on their page.
Why did she have blood coming out from her booty cheek when she got the shot?
That's not blood.
There y'all saw from right there, and he even said it 2 different times, that two different portions of his live is that like, oh, they wanted women for promo. I'm like, I am so damn sorry, y'all. Yes, that could be the case for some doctors out there. I totally get it, because say, for example, if they want to do more, you know, breast augmentations, if they want to do more like BBLs, or if they want to do more of these specific procedures that are obviously geared towards women, I could definitely understand that part of it. However, what doesn't make sense is he didn't tag Bree didn't tag him. None of this makes any type of sense. And the whole thing of like, oh, she was doing the promo for me so that way I could get a discount. It's kind of like, y'all, that is just not adding up whatsoever. And I just really think now it's definitely coming out that she is most definitely not pregnant. And honestly, y'all, I'm wondering what the end game is here. Like, is during this whole entire time, okay, is she actively trying to get pregnant to keep the skit going? Because even then it's not going to make sense that she announced that she was like pregnant at the end of like July or something like that. So I'm like, even if she were to get pregnant now, like, what is she not going to give birth until freaking like June of next year? Do you know what I mean? People are going to be like, girl, how are you pregnant for 1 year? Like, it's just not making sense. And I don't know how she's going to come out of this skit. Maybe she's just gonna like, you know, sweep it under the rug and just not even address it. Like, to me, it's just not making any sense. And I don't know, like, I think that this is really unfortunate that she would lie about this. And I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb that she would do that too, because she really set herself up now for people to never believe anything that she says. Like, that to me is just so damn dumb. I totally get these online skits of like arguments and beef and drama and things like that. I get that, but here, I don't know. I just wouldn't cross that line. I feel like there's so many other things to make a skit about in this. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. This is just not one of the things that you would do. That's just my opinion. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.